In the last video, we downloaded our students' files. In this video, we're going to grade them. Before we transfer these files over to our jump drive, though, I need to do some work on the jump drive. This is my removable disk. I'm working on the 4310 lab projects, so I'm going to go into that folder. I need to rename this folder to reflect the section that I'll be grading. I'm working on CRN number 18279. When I go in there, I'm working on project 1, and you'll see that there are 3 files in there that are going to allow me to grade. These are my grade codes. If they're not in the project folder, you might have to retrieve them from the grade code folder on the removable disk. This overview text file is basic instructions on this process, in case you want to refer to them. Now that I have my grade code in there, I'm going to transfer my students' files over. This is the zip file that I generated in the last video. I'll pull that in here, just copy it over to the removable drive. Because it's a zip file, I need to extract the files. I do that by right-clicking, going to 7-zip, and I'm going to select extract here to keep them in the same folder. I've sorted this folder by type because, as you'll notice, when it extracts, I have the students' projects, but I also have text files associated with each one. I don't need those, so sorting by type collects them together. I can select them all and just delete. Now I'm ready to grade. I'm going to open up this Sale for Grade file. This name might change based on your project, but it should always include the word grade. When we launch that, all we'll see is one button based on which project it is. Before I launch that button, though, I need to go up to Developer and select Macro Security to ensure that my macros are enabled. And now to grade the files, I just click the button. This process can take a while depending on your computer and the number of projects you're grading, so I've paused the video and come back. Once you're done with this, but once it's completed, you can check out your removable disk and you'll see that a couple of files have been generated here in the return files folder. You'll also note that your students' files have been marked up. Cells that were calculated incorrectly will be shown in these files now. These are just for your reference. A separate copy of those that are password protected has been put into this return files folder. These are what you're going to upload to Blackboard so your students can see their work. And you also have a grade file. If you open that up, I've removed the identifying information for these students, but their last name, first name, and student ID number would be here. You can see how they did on each section of the project. Their average, correct, and then a score. Depending on how the professor you're working with wants to see their projects, if you're sending them this file, you might want to clean it up some. For instance, fixing this, centering it over the parts of the project. You'll also need to include a column for late scores and then generate a total column. What we're going to do is sum the points with the late column. For instance, if this student turned in his or her project late, we would include a -10 there. Same for that student, just as an example. And so this would be their total score for the project. Save that and close. We can close this. And now we're ready to upload. And we'll do that in the next video. Thank you.